25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
On second down, here's Watson. Kamara's got the first down and then some. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Alvin Kamara, 61 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Third down.
Right side. It's done. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They will indeed go for it. Vic, open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup there. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. These two teams all tied after one. 7-7. It's a play fake. Now Vic being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 42. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Tackle for loss by Lawrence Taylor.
49-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Off the play fake. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The 21-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's James, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
21-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Vic, again he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's James, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Vic goes play action. Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, 36 yards. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Score, Falcons 14, Seahawks 13.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively on. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Seahawks.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Hill will opt for the touchback.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. The third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up second and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Keanu Neal strong in run support as he comes up from his safety position to pop him behind the line. Now on second and 13. Watson. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Moss. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now Watson. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. On first down, James. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Lawrence Taylor on the tackle.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Off the play fake, Vic. Trying to improvise. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's done. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Vick. That's complete, and Moss out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Well, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Vick. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Well, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he fires one incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there.
And,